From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway, and starting in this one, Randy Johnson. Singy, he is one of the best to ever do it.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. It's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. That's in for a strike at 95, and we're underway. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Good power. Shohei on the go. Pitches low. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. Man at second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Steer pulls it down. Runner tags at second. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run-scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
And next for L.A., Babe Ruth. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Just missed. Johnson, more than 300 wins in his career, and they traded for him earlier this year. The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a ground ball. On the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. This is Dodgers baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
That one ran inside, almost got him. And a pitch. Outside low. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, right field. Bautista has this one sized up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And perhaps part of the game plan is to get into the bullpen as early as possible. They're facing a staff that's blown a lot of games in the later innings.
Boog, as hitters, you're aware of that, but you don't want to become too relaxed and wait too late in the ball game, because you never know what could happen on any given day. But with that said, even if you fall behind early, you've got a lot of confidence that this game will not be over until that final out.
1 out, base is empty. That one misses, and that is ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
So digging in, Jason Giambi.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering misses. 1-1. And that's a little high.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Ripped into left center, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Giambi off of first with 2 away. Up the middle, makes a sliding stop. What a play, inning over. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's some real power at the plate. Jose Bautista. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Here's Jose Ramirez.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Owns a 10-game hitting streak right now, and this is where it starts to get fun. Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Joe Morgan steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Come on, big unit.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That one 95 to finish him off. Here's Betts.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Batting average this month over 400.
And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Turns and fires the Betts. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground to third. Slings it across, and that'll do it. One left for LA. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Cincinnati, ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. Ohtani back to work. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Now batting Jeimer Candelario.
Third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Throw to first, and he's back in easily. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Fastball is outside. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially
Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. One-two now. And downstairs. Rips that one center field. Lays out and makes the play. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Tyler Stevens.
This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the plays because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Digging in, Tyler Stevenson. Way outside, 1-0.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
One away with a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Judge makes the play. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Will Benson digs in now. Just missed.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Two out, space is empty. Swings through that one for strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
There's a swing and a drive. Ruth going back. Out of here. He jacks that one out to left. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
2 outs, nobody on. And the batter will be the shortstop, Santiago Espinal. That one catches the zone. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Headed down the line. Bautista, long run. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. In the air, right field. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double. So back to the top of the Reds line. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer, flied to right his first time. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. On the ground, Betts fires to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Reds. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way.
Swung on, belted. Steer giving chase. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there and have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Freeman at second with nobody out. Off the mark there. 2-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, he didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. That one at 95, missed up top, and that's ball one. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2. Got him swinging.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's 0 for 1. The other way. Fair ball. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Babe Ruth getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. First and third, one down. And he grounds one to the right side. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Jose Bautista steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Friedel on the move. He's got it, and that'll do it. They get 2 and draw even again. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2. Bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, Matt McClain. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Slap the other way, foul. Ripped on a line to center. Hauls it in for the out. Jason Giambi, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Tied up here in the early going. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 away. Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit for the Reds. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Right through there for a strike.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Makes the catch, inning over. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Start of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Jose Ramirez. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Morgan goes 5 feet 7 inches. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. In the air, left field. Steer pulls that one down, and there's 2 down.
now batting, the shortstop.
Here's Mookie now. He's 0 for 1. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swinging a foul out of play. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Comes up empty.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play.
In plenty of time to first, and Betts is gone. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. And this game is still tied. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
TJ Friedl.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
when you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Candelario.
Here's the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 2 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Judge makes the play, and that's the inning. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Johnson back to work. That one missed.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for him to make contact at times. And it just...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His second homer of this series. It's 3-2.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Will Smith to the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. There's the strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing, and all the bat went flying there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. And 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Fights it off. You'll see another. And a 1-2 again.
That's in. Ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Over to Giambi. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Designated hitter, Shohei.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Hard hit left side. Candelario on to first. Score at 5-3 for the second out with the third baseman shifted over there. Aaron Judge at the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Friedel in position. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and now the DH, Will Benson.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That's in there. That's strike one. Next offering is outside. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away.
2-2.
And a sweeper misses for a ball. Santiago Espinal in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Caught him looking for the K.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Now, Santiago Espinal doubled his first time. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
All ones to come. Ball back outside.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
On the ground to the left. Over to first. Great pick.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Spencer Steer.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one hammered. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And it's even up. And there's a ball. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And it remains 2-2. Stays alive. Hit hard on the ground is short. Zips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They're down 3-2.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Tony Santillan.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Well, one-run game. Babe Ruth steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
That was straight queso right there.
Foul ball there.
Finish him.
Got him. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Bautista, the next to hit, takes ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sam Mole getting ready to go. Barlow, the right-hander, also getting loose. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's ball three.
That one's in there, and the count is 3-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
One down, base is empty. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that clips the inside corner. And he chases that one below the zone.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That one just misses. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. Not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike three.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Joe Morgan steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Steer settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the third out. So the Dodgers leave one, but they still lead at 3-2. And we're back. Well, we go bottom six. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Matt McClain. That one the other way, down the line, and it's foul. You'll want. That's outside. Inside. And that's ball 2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one on its way and gone. A solo shot, and we are tied. It's 3-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Ohtani will depart, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
They turn things over to the southpaw, Andrew Abbott.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And here is Jason Giambi. Lined into right. Bautista makes the play, and there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Seiya.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Seiya Suzuki. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Pitch misses there. 1-2 the count. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one down the line, and it stays fair. So up next, TJ Friedel.
Now batting,
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And fouled off. Now move to first. Suzuki back in on a dive. Suzuki, the base runner at first with one out. Late swing, foul to the left.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next pitch is outside. Runner on the go. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Abbott throws over, and he's back safely. Only one more disengagement left after that move. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And this is inside. Jamer Candelario in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So 2 down now, and here is Jamer Candelario.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Out to short, bats up with it. Off balance throw in time. 3rd out. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Emilio Pagan.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Here's Mookie to hit.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game. With one swing.
So now a pinch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Pagan, in his 9th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and occasionally works in a splitter. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A monster shot to right. Home run number 15 on the year. Just like that, they move in front.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Here is Freddie Freeman. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a foul straight back. Where'd that last pitch miss?
1-1.
And a 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. One run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped to right, base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Back to the top of the order now. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch misses.
1-0.
One-run game, one out, one on.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Runner at second here, one gone. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fastball is outside. Hard hit right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. 2 outs with a runner at third. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Scott Barlow into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
2 outs, runner on first. And up next for Los Angeles, Babe Ruth. Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. In the dirt. Move to first. And Judge back in safely. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Out number 3. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
pitching
We're
for
back
Los
in a new
Angeles.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jordan Zimmerman.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
2 straight.
The tying run at the plate. Liner, and this could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well done, drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Santiago Espinal. The next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom of the 7th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. 0 for 3 in this one. In there at the knees for a strike. This to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and there are 2 outs.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. And that one finds its way through. Here's the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, I can understand why they tried to force the issue and tie up this ball game, but wow, nicely done from the defense there to cut him down at the plate and preserve the lead. That's a big-time play.
Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the 8th. Now here is Jose Bautista. In there at the knees. And that is strike 1. That one missing inside. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Sam Mole, the left-hander, up and throwing. Diaz getting loose as well. Just missed. On the ground, right side, McLean. The throw to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So digging in, Jose Ramirez. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. First offering in the dirt. And it's fouled away. That's outside. And a count 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
Morgan in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. In the dirt, but kept close.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. Ramirez into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting,
And here comes Tommy Edman. He sent one out of here in the 7th.
Yeah, big moment in this game as well. It was a great swing, and one of the reasons why they're out in front and looking to add on right here.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. Throw cut off to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Tremendous job of getting set up behind and underneath this ball to come through with full momentum. A strike thrown to third base. That'll end the inning, and the dugout is fired up.
Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Jason Giambi.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Andrew Miller.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now one missed.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Looking to get the tying run on base. He gets to it with a slide. Throw to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And a count 1-2. And that's down and away.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
On a line. Calls it in, 2 away.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Friedel stands in now and watches strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Hit in the air, left field. And that will end the inning. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Alexis Diaz.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Well, 1-run game. Freddie Freeman now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. To the right side, McLean tosses to first, and Freeman is retired.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
2 down, bases empty. And next for L.A., Shohei Ohtani. He's a guy who does it all. And first offering is fouled off.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Late on that fastball.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That one off the mark, and it's 1-2. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Roki Sasaki on the pitch here.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
First offering, and it just misses. Fought off foul. One-run game, bottom 9. Now he breaks his bat. Scoops it up barehanded, and they get the out.
feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. One down, base is empty. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The Reds now down to their final out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So they're down to their final out. Will Benson, the next to hit. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Not close with that one. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And it's just foul. That was close. The Reds down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long